Welcome. You're listening to Bootstrap Marketing, the podcast with online marketing tips and tools that help you grow your online business. Here's your coach, Mateo.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Bootstrap Marketing. I'm your host, Mateo, and today we're going to talk about 7 time management skills for online marketers. And number 7 is my favorite. Let's dive right in. Number 1, get rid of distractions. It seems pretty obvious, but most of us will walk over to our desk, sit down, start working. Next thing you know, you're looking left, you're looking right, you have your phone on you, you get a text message, you get an email here, you get an email on your computer, a coworker comes by, hands you some paperwork. If you have the luxury of shutting the door and eliminating all sorts of distractions, it will benefit you tremendously. Why? Because you'll be able to focus. You won't lose your train of thought, which is extremely important, because you know what? Once you lose your train of thought, it's going to take you twice as long to go back, think about what you were doing, and start again and get back into the groove. Get rid of distractions. That's number 1. I put it number 1 for a reason, because I want y'all right now to eliminate your unless you're driving, of course. Eliminate distractions and focus on what we're going to be talking about today. Number 2, set time limits. If you do that, you can allocate all that time without distractions to a specific task. That way, you can finish that task quickly, more effectively, and in the correct manner. Sometimes when you are not setting yourself time limits, like I am guilty of that myself. I'll be working on a project. For example, I'll be working on a campaign on one tab, and I have till next week. So I'm going to leave that tab open, and then I walk away from it. I forget it's there. I open a new tab. I do other things, and then I'll come back to it later that afternoon. And next thing you know, I have to start all over again from scratch because I had forgotten what I had set, the parameters that I had set on a campaign, etc. So what you want to do in this case, when you set time limits, you want to get rid of distractions first, then set your time limits. Number 3 on this list is do not multitask, because as I just said, if you have distractions and if you're not setting yourself time limits, you may even be multitasking. So if you don't have your phone, if you don't have people around bugging you, if you're solely focusing on the task at hand and you're not multitasking, you will get that project done quicker and more effectively. So that's number 3. Do not multitask. You see how these are all congruent? Everything works together. Number 4, avoid time-wasting activities. In this case, as an online marketer, you want to avoid time-wasting campaigns. You want to avoid time-wasting tools that you've tried once before, you keep going back because you think that they may help you at some point or other with a particular client or with a particular objective that you have in mind. If you have that gut feeling that this is just not going to work, even if I put a lot of time and effort into it, if you have all these negative feelings towards a specific tool, get rid of it. So it's that time of the episode where I tell you about the absolute quickest way to spread the word about your product or services, regardless of whether you are a startup or an established business. The best part of the next 30 seconds is that it fits perfectly with Bootstrap Marketing. It's podcasting. Now, it's not just any podcast. It's Anchor.fm, and here's why. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means that you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading this ad. So if you take anything away from today's podcast, is that you can start right now for free. Just go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start. And don't forget, I am here to help you out. So reach out to me and I'll gladly feature you in one of my episodes and vice versa. Now back to today's episode. Number 5, invest your time and money only with the tools that you really need. So piggybacking on number 4, by getting rid of the ones that you don't need and only investing the time and the tools that you really need for your business, it will eventually show its benefits because you're not wasting your time on the ones that are taking up too much of your time to learn, or the ones that are iffy, that don't exactly work as needed, and you only focus on the ones that are making your business thrive. You're saving time, you're not wasting time, and you're saving money, because the tools that are iffy will most likely you would have spent some money on. So that's number 5. Number 6 is to automate tasks like your social media post. If you have tools that will automate tasks for you, that's essentially a time management tool right there. So there's lots of tools like Hootsuite and Buffer that I've mentioned in previous episodes. Those are great tools for automation. So for the online marketer that has to post social media posts on a daily or on a weekly basis, that will save you time. So that's a great time management skill. And now on to number 7, which is, like I mentioned at the beginning, my favorite one for time management. Now, before I mention number 7, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my friend Christy on Instagram. You can find her Instagram handle is Coach Christy Maz, and that's Christy with an H, Coach ChristymAz. She is a fitness, health, and a nutrition expert, and she does a great job of handling her time management. So that's why I wanted to include her into this episode. You can actually look her, once you look her up, if you click on the link on her website, on her link on her Instagram profile, rather, there is a bunch of links on there to her website. And she even has a 50-minute free consultation that you can do with her to help you on your journey should you need health, nutrition, and fitness. But what I wanted to bring to light was that she's really good and really effective with how she handles each and every one of her clients. So even though she's not an online marketer, she knows how to take care of time. And you can ask her a bunch of questions and she might enlighten you, and you guys may discover certain things that may help you in your journey, and not only personal journey, but your business journey. She is a coach after all, so go ahead, look her up, Coach Christy Maz on Instagram. So number 7 on this list is delegate or outsource. Now, if you're an online marketer and you happen to be working by yourself or with a small group of individuals, delegating, or even better, outsourcing, is the way to go to help you with your time management. I have been using VAs for some time, and they are incredible. They will help me with any task that I need done. They're fast, they're effective, they know what they're doing, they're very professional. I highly recommend that if you haven't looked into this before, that you look into it now, because it will help you be more productive as an online marketer, and it will help you get so much more work done that it will blow your mind. If you have the ability to delegate to other colleagues of yours, say you're working in like small groups, do so. Just keep this in mind. You can't do everything yourself. Sometimes you just need help. And by delegating or outsourcing, you can and you will grow your business. You will get things done faster. So if you're looking to delegate, to outsource, especially to some VAs, I want you to do this right now. I want you to go to my website, bootstrapmarketingpro.com/tools. By doing so, I have a list of the best places for you to find these people to help you with your outsourcing needs, to help you grow your business, to help you become a more efficient online marketer, and especially to help you get the most out of your time. So, guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode. I will see you next time on another episode of Bootstrap Marketing. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and review to this podcast so I can keep bringing you more and more episodes.
Thanks for listening to Bootstrap Marketing. Don't forget to like, share, review, and subscribe so we can keep you up to date with marketing tips and tools to help you grow your online business.